Uh, hello? Um, uh, hi? Hello? Is it working? Hey, it's working. Okay, cool. Hello. um, oh shoot, I almost tripped. Okay, this is off to a great start. Oh, God, I'm hung on some. Okay, well, you know what? That's fantastic. Okay. Sorry. There's a rock there. I almost tripped over, I guess. I don't know. Hello. Um, it's been a while since I've been wanting to like make a video like this. Um, I just want to talk. You know, this isn't anything special or crazy or I don't know. I just wanted to talk, so I figure why not. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's it's New Year's. You know, it's 2023's ending. You know, we're about to go into 2024. Sorry, bit nervous. I don't know. I'm gonna be like straight up with you. I don't know what I'm doing with any of this, or anything. Um, I don't know. Make like a virtual vlog or blog or whatever you call it. I don't know the word for it. I'm sorry. But hello. Um, you know, well, I mean, most people who are going to see this, you're going to know me, but hello. And but for those who don't, just randomly stumble across this, you know, little uh cat. Hi, I'm Dragon or DrawgonBloom. You just call me Dragon for short. It's fine. Um, I don't know. I wanted to make a new video. I hadn't made like a new video there for a while. Life's been pretty busy. Yeah. Um, I don't know. Just a lot happening here and there. A lot of things. Uh, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to make something before the year was up. Um, I don't really know what I'm doing with all this YouTube stuff and live streaming and all that and whatnot. I guess I just kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit. I suppose. Um, Friends have told me to get into this for like years. Making videos and live streaming and all of that, and I just I don't know what I'm doing with it. But I finally decided to give it a bit of go. And I started streaming way earlier this year. I haven't done it for a while. I played some Pokemon Scarlet. It's a fun game. I had fun with it. It's buggy, but it was fun. Um, you know, uh, I don't really know if streaming or any of this stuff is like for me. I enjoyed it though. It was fun. But I don't know. A lot of friends have you know really encouraged me to pursue it for a very long time, so I gave it a shot. It was fun though. I drew up a bunch of my art for it. I drew a little 2D little VTuber character. It was a fluffy little dragon kaiju monster thingy. I'm gonna redesign that whole thing though, just because I want to. Plus, it just felt too complicated. Um, yeah. Uh, and then I decided to try other things. I decided to try a drawing ASMR video because a lot of friends kept telling me, "Oh, you should do ASMR. You should do ASMR." They wanted me to talk in it, but like I don't know. I'm a little shy about some things sometimes. I know I don't come across that way. Um, I don't know. I tend to keep to myself most, for the most part. Um, yeah, I don't know. Uh, YouTube is fun though. Streaming on Twitch was fun, you know. And I'm thinking back on like this last year and all the, just the stuff that happened that's been happening with friends and family and just, my personal life with other things and whatnot. And I don't know, it's been a ride. Yeah, 2023 has been a very interesting time. Uh, I wouldn't say it was bad. It was a year like just about any other. It was, it had its upsides and it had its downsides, and then it had its like, smooth cruising. Wasn't too bad. It wasn't too good neither. It was a year, how it goes. Um, just about any other for the most part. I suppose some are worse, some are better, I guess. I'm very thankful for a lot of the good that happened this year. Um, I'm kind of excited to see where the next year goes. Uh, I'm nervous too, because you never know, but that's kind of the fun, I guess, is we don't know what's going to be coming next. It's eh, no, no. Maybe I'll become a world renowned scientist. Yes. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. Um, since I'm sliding around everywhere. I can't seem to stay still. My apologies. Some of my equipment is like my controllers are kind of going out on me. Um, that's okay. Uh, yeah. I don't know. It's actually no. Speaking of like things such as you know like what you want to do, you know, just in life in general. I find it very fascinating that a lot of people seem to have a lot of very different, not just goals, but everybody's just so different. Like I know so many people who have goals and aspirations and things they want to achieve and work really hard for. And I know people who just don't really have anything that they really want to strive for, but they're perfectly content just living a very humble and, you know, oh, I'm sliding all over the place. There we go. But they're just very content, living a very peaceful and humble, life. They don't have very big aspirations or goals. Oh, there's a bug on my back. Ah. Ladybug got on me. Ugh. Been having ladybugs getting in the house. I gotta do something about that. Pardon me about that. But yeah, I don't know. I also did. I'm sure it's very obvious. I had nothing like scripted or planned or anything for this because it's like I don't know what I'm doing, and I just kind of wanted to be like very, like just real, and just kind of share some random thoughts and random words, just I don't know. I think I just wanted to talk. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I don't know. Like when it comes to like aspirations and goals and stuff and whatnot, because like every year, a lot of people make New Year's resolutions, and I'm no different. I try it too. And like many other people out there, I'm sure a lot of people can relate. I tend to not, hold true to them. I tend to fail. That's okay though. You try. It's okay. It's not a problem. Um, I don't know, but like apart from just like New Year's resolutions where it's like, oh yeah, you lose, I'm gonna exercise more. I'm gonna take good care of myself. Uh, just I don't know. Oh, my camera is being really wonky. There we go. But yeah, it's like or some people's like, oh, I'm gonna go on a diet this year. I'm gonna lose so much weight, or oh, I'm gonna go hit the gym and I'm gonna work out and pump the weight. I'm going to get very swole. Yeah, like Arnold. That was a terrible impression. What am I doing? I don't know. People have like all kinds of different resolutions, or they want to make a thing, or they want to learn a new skill, or they want to get out more, or like, it could be all kinds of stuff, or they want to quit doing something as much that they foresee or that they view as being like not super healthy for them. Um, uh, me, I just kind of want to figure out what I want to do. I guess you know, ever since I was like a wee little dragon cat. I mean dragon roar. Ever since I was like small, I growing up, I always had like these big dreams in my head about like becoming a professional artist, like doing art for a living. And I wanted to do animation, and it's like, I never made any of my New Year's resolutions related to honing that craft because I was like, I'm just going to hone that craft over my lifetime anyway. So a New Year's resolution should be something like an additional thing or something. Um, it always felt like, but I don't know. Like when I think about New Year's resolutions, especially this year, I'm thinking a lot about. I can face my hand into my face. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Um, I think a lot about, like just my life in general, and like goals and aspirations, and I've tried the whole YouTube thing before with some, long years ago. Um, and I tried it again. Again, I got into like streaming earlier this year. Then I started posting some YouTube stuff. It wasn't very good. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know nothing about like editing or filmmaking or any of that such stuff. It's fun to learn. I like doing research on these topics. Like it's a lot of fun. Um, I don't know. It's always fun to like learn new things. But no, I always had this like dream growing up of being like, a professional artist slash animator. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make my own comic. I'm gonna make a show. I'm gonna make a movie. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Awesome. I was like, I'm gonna have so much fun. Have all these characters. They're gonna do such wild, crazy things and have such bizarre adventures. They'll be all over the place. Um, have super dramatic moments. Uh, I don't know. I wanted to tell so many stories, and I wanted to like create so many characters, but like my artistic skills just didn't really grow all that much. I mean, they did, but I didn't put enough time and effort into it, I suppose. But no, there were times I did, but then I got burnt out really hard. And it's like, you ever do something that you're like super passionate about and you're going super hard at, like, do this, but then, oh, I'm sliding all over the place again. Oh, excuse me. But then, you kind of burn out. You get, tired. Um, yeah. And then you take really long breaks. Gosh, I am sliding everywhere. I got to do something about that. Okay, there. I'll stay. There we go. I'll stay right here. I locked myself in place. That should be fine. I'm locked in place now. Should be okay. Um. Yeah. So sorry, I had to scratch the inside of my brain. It was itchy. Uh. um. Yeah. I don't know. I had all these like dreams and like goals as a kid, and then as I got older, I kept kind of going for them, but I didn't really achieve any of those things. I'm no spring chicken anymore. I'm not super old neither, but it's I don't know. I still want those things, kinda. I believe I do, Just, I'm not at that level yet. So, if I want those things, I should work hard and like keep working and studying and trying to improve so I can have those things for myself. So I can be that kind of person I want to be. Um, but a lot of things have happened over my lifetime, things with family and friends, and but then again, is that just, how much of a factor were these things? I sometimes wonder to myself, how much of these things were actually a real factor and how much of them was actually an excuse? Um, I don't know. I guess, we are our own worst critics, so I suppose I shouldn't judge myself too harshly. Um, yeah. But, I don't know. I'm excited for the next year. I'm nervous, but excited to see what it will bring. I don't know if it'll bring good fortune, um, you know, heartache, excitement. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to chat a little bit. So talk a little bit about the thoughts going on in my head. Share a little bit. I wanted to make a video, just throw something out there. I don't know what I'm going to do with my YouTube channel or my Twitch channel. I don't even know I don't know what I'm gonna do with those things. I don't think I'm going to do the ASMR drawing stuff because I was just doing some drawing warm up stuff, but I was over exaggerating them and like being messy and with them to make like the extra noise and stuff. Because I don't know, people are like, oh, people like those, and I was like, okay, I'll make some people like. But like, I mean, it was fine. I like scribbling on paper. It's fun. But I just didn't really, feel like making another one. If I feel like making another one day, yeah, I'll make it. Sure, why not? But like, only if I feel like it. But at the same time, I don't know what goals I actually want to pursue with things. I mean, there's some things I do want to work on, such as like my just myself in general, improving on skills and like learning new things here and there. Um, try to get my uh try to get my life together. Things aren't exactly where I would like for them to be, but that's okay because we'll get there. Yeah, eventually. I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place and stretched pretty thin, but that's all right though. It'll be all good. Uh, we'll get everything worked out. Just gotta keep working hard. That's what they say anyway. Put in the time. The grind never stops. Some say, I suppose. But yeah. Oh. Anyway, I mean, thanks for watching this. For if you got it this far, you probably didn't. This is gonna be long because I'm just rambling. I just want to chat. Um, and just kind of like throw my thoughts out there and like some feelings about things and like I don't know, just throw something out there into the world. Again, I don't know what's going to go on with like my whole YouTube channel or like if I'm going to keep pursuing YouTube. I really want to. I'm gonna be honest, I really want to. I like the idea of making videos. It just seems like fun. I don't know what kind of videos I'll make though. I'll experiment with stuff. See what I like. See what I like doing. I mean, that's what you should do in life. Experiment a little bit. Be safe. Be careful. Don't get too crazy. But it doesn't hurt to try new things. But be careful. Just take care of yourself is what I'm saying. Um, yeah. I don't know. I do want to make new videos though. Will I do more stuff like this? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. because it seems like it'd be nice. I think I would make them shorter than what this is going to be. This is, oh boy, this is going to be long. But, doesn't matter. I'm not making this for anyone else but me. I'm going to share it with the world, with everybody, but nah, this video is for me. I guess kind of like a video journal or diary or some such thing. I don't know what you would call this. Yeah. I do have things I am a little anxious about in the coming year. But I'm also excited about them too. I'm very excited. And I'm looking forward to see where life takes me. And I hope life takes you somewhere really nice too. It's going to have its ups and downs though. That's just the nature of things. So, when the downs come, don't dwell on them for too long, because they eventually pass. All things come to an end, both the good and the bad. So yeah. That was cheesy. It's true though. I mean, that's just the honest truth about it. Think about it, like something you were dreading maybe like 5 or 10 years ago, as long as it wasn't like a super crazy bad like chronic issue that would never leave you alone, but like something like, say you were dreading like a test result or something, or you were dreading trying something new for the first time, or whatever, or going someplace new or something. You were dreading it, at the time, but then you eventually did the thing, and now that's in the past, and it's like, you did it. Cool. Good job. Nice. Also, I grab my tongue. It's starchy. Oh, the tongue. Oh. Sorry, I'm all over the place most of the time. I get distracted easy. But yeah, I hope the next year is going to be, a good one. I have faith it's going to be. Honestly, I think it's going to be nice. We'll roll with the punches. We'll roll with them. So, and some good stuff will happen. I hope some good things happen to you in your life. Like, work on a goal, work on a dream, But like, don't overwhelm yourself with stuff neither. Like if the thing you want to do has a lot of like aspects to it and parts and things you got to get good at, or you got to understand or whatever, don't make it into a bigger fuss than what it is. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just pick like one thing and just do that one thing, and do that one thing until that is like, okay, cool, I fully understand this thing now, or I understand it good enough. That's another thing I've learned in my life is, and it's a problem I have with a lot of things, and that is like, so often I try to learn as much as I can about something before I start to do it. Or, because I want to have a quote unquote good start. That was me trying to do quotation marks with my fingers. It doesn't. I got the dragon claws. They don't, it's something. Okay, we do it with one finger. Just bear it. Just roll with me. It's something, you have a good start. And in my mind, what a good start was like, learn as much as you can about a subject, and then do the thing. Once you know as much as you can know about it, and honestly, that mentality hurt me a lot throughout my life. Because I learned so much about these things, like, for example, art. I learned a lot about these things, but like, and other aspects of my life too. I learned a lot about them, but like, I either spent so much time studying and researching that I either didn't do the thing because I burnt out on it just from studying it for a crazy amount of time, which that one didn't actually happen too much. When I got done studying and learning something, I was excited to like do the thing. So that one didn't happen too much. But what happened a lot was I would take so much time studying and preparing myself and making sure I did things as best as I could, starting off because I'm going to learn as much as I can first, then do the thing. The problem with that is that I would know so much that I would see that what I was doing was not good. I wasn't good at the thing. For in this case, it was like art. Yes, I learned a lot of things about it, and that knowledge really did help. It really did. It was awesome, and it's great. It still helps me today. I can do a few things here and there, but like the issue is that I know more than what my hands are capable of creating. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it does. Like, just because I know something doesn't mean I can do it. You see, that was the thing, and that really frustrated me a lot because I was like, okay, I just got to practice it, keep going, and practicing it. And I would do that, and I would get better. But knowing, you know, knowing isn't everything. If you want to actually do something, typically the best thing to do is to just do it and just keep doing it. Yeah, throw in some research. If you don't want to go in completely blind, that's okay. But don't do what I did. I learned as much about everything. Like I was learning, like first low level basic arts principles, and then I kept learning higher level stuff and higher level stuff, and like more and more and more things, and like more things like shading, which is like related to like lighting and like hue, value, anatomy, perspective, and it's like I was learning these things, but I wasn't doing them enough. And because of that, I wasn't actually making as much progress as what it felt like I was making. See, when you learn a lot about something, or at least for me, I can only speak for myself, so you probably have much different experience than me. But for me, when I'm learning something, I feel like I'm making so much progress and I'm doing so good. And I'm like, let's go. This is great. I feel good about myself. I'm learning about the thing. And that's good. You do want to learn more about whatever skill you're trying to improve or whatever thing you're trying to like be capable of doing. But like, if you don't put it into practice enough, you're not actually getting anywhere. And there are some things that no matter how much you learn about them, you're not actually going to get anywhere unless you just go and do it. Like, and then when you do it, all of this knowledge you've accumulated, you're going to see how bad you are. And you're going to get kind of down on yourself. That's what happened to me anyway. Like, I would see what I was capable of making, but it wasn't what I was envisioning in my head. And I had knowledge to try and make it better, but I obviously didn't have the experience or the practice in applying what I knew. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm being a little confusing. Again, I don't have a script or anything. I'm just talking. I'm just chatting with you. I guess I'm chatting to myself. But sorry, I had to scratch inside my brain again. Oh. Um, yeah, I don't know. I needed to see. The thing was, is like I knew so much about these higher level aspects of the thing I wanted to do, and I knew a lot about like the lower level stuff, but I couldn't get my hands and my arm and shoulder to be able to draw what I wanted them to draw. And it's not just, it was one, like a mechanical issue. I know, skill issue, right? Which is true, it was. Still is. But like, it wasn't just that. It was also like, I knew a lot of things, but I hadn't done them enough. I also have this other problem with like, which I need to improve on, which I plan on it, or trying to. But like, when I start a book, do you have this issue? When I start a book, does anyone else have this problem? So I start a book or I start a course online, like a video course or something, right? I start these things and then I'll hardcore do them, and I'll start going through them and I'll obsess over them, blah, blah. And I'll get like, I'm talking about really big, I'm talking like a thick book. Sometimes not that thick of a book though in a few cases, but like, just bear with me. The idea is still the same. I would start like learning these things. I'd get super, super far. And then something in life would pull me away from it for a while. And then I wouldn't go back to it for some time because life just kept me busy and I'm all over the place. And then when I finally and I'm like, okay, I should go back to that thing I was doing like a couple weeks ago. Oh, shoot. Or maybe even a month if it was bad, like I was away for so long. And I was like, okay, oh, shoot, I should go back to that thing I was doing. So then I'd go back to it, right? And like, but I have this thing. It's like, I've been away from it for so long. I don't want to pick up where I left off. I want to start over from the beginning. And it's like, yeah, I want a refresher. Sure, I want a refresher, but you can like skim through stuff and like give yourself a bit of a refresher that way. Or you could go about refreshing yourself quicker other than just doing every single one of the lessons and steps and all that stuff over again. You don't got to do everything all over again, but I would do everything as though I was starting from scratch all over again. Because I seem to have this desire to want to power through things from beginning to end and not get too distracted from it or pulled away from it for too long. And I get hyper obsessed over a thing, and either to the point to where I burn out after doing it for so long, like so many months or so, or I get pulled away because something happened in life or whatever, and it's like, then I get pulled away from it for a while, and then I eventually come back to it, and I'm like, oh, I remember where I left off. But, I don't feel right, like, I just picking up where I left off. Maybe I should just start it again. I'll just start from the beginning. It'll be a good refresher. It'll be good practice. I'll get those basics down real good. The problem was I don't make any progress doing that after a certain point. I mean, you make progress doing that to a certain point, but then like you don't after that. And that's a problem I've always had with like learning. I love to learn things, but I don't think I do it in a good way. Like, and I've had some, I had a few friends tell me that's like, just make yourself continue where you left off. Just do that. So I've tried doing that. But I just feel like I have so many things on my plate now. Life has gotten crazy. Like, it's like, oh, there's so much to do. Which is, it's fine. There's a lot of things I need and want to get done. And sometimes, dreams and aspirations have to take a little bit of a backseat while you work on the important things. So, yeah. And that's not a bad thing. Nah. You know, you gotta take care of the important stuff. But my dreams and goals are important to me. So, I'm gonna get back to them. I'm not giving up. This isn't like a oh boo hoo woe is me oh boy. Nah, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna achieve them goals. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. But it just won't be as fast as what I would like for it to be. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll surprise myself. um, but I got a lot of really important people in my life who need me right now, and they need me to do things. They need me to take care of some important things. And I don't want to let them down. And there's a lot of the times I feel like I'm letting a lot of people down, honestly. You know. But they've always been very kind to me. So, for all of you friends out there, all the people who know me, thank you. Thank you for being very patient with me. And for all of your help and your advice you have shared with me and your thoughts, and for your understanding. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of like this. I kind of like just word vomiting into the space, and I'll throw it out there and just share it with the world, and who knows, maybe I don't know, maybe it'll spark some interesting thoughts or useful ideas for somebody, I don't know, to hear me ramble. I doubt that. I doubt that. But yeah, uh, I guess I should probably start wrapping this up. I got to get to going and seeing. I'm going to go be with my family for New Year's. It's about to drop. So, look, I guess if mainly I'm just chatting and rambling and whatever, but I suppose if you take anything away from the random ramblings of just some dorky dragon on the internet, it's just some random dude. Like, I guess if you were to take anything away from anything I've said, it's that don't two things. Yeah, two. Don't worry about being perfect with what you're wanting to do. Learn just a little bit before you start if you want to, or you can just start. You can learn a little bit and then just jump in. Just do the thing that you want to do. And don't obsess about being perfect about any of it. You don't have to go back and do the first half of that and study the first half of that book 12 times before you move on to the second half. That's silly. Only a silly person would do that. I may be guilty. And I'm sorry if you're guilty too. I apologize, but it we'll learn that half of that book real good. We'll learn it real good. Heck yeah. But, don't dwell there. Just start. If there's something you want to do, a kind of person you want to be, or a place you want to go to, just learn enough to get started. This mainly works with skills, I think, that you want to develop. Maybe not so much with travel. With travel, do a lot of study. It's very important. Be safe when you travel. Um, so be well knowledgeable before you go to someplace. But when it comes to like learning a skill, be safe. Some skills are dangerous crafts to learn. Learn all the safety procedures and protocols or whatever have you. But if you're trying to learn something like, I don't know, welding or something, be careful. But when it comes to, if there's something you just want to be capable of doing, just do it. Dive in. There's an old saying I really, really like. And the older I get, the more I find out it's very true. And I'm somebody, that I'm confident in some things, and then I'm not so much with others. That's just being human, or a dragon in this case, or um, um, but like, just start, just go and do it. Don't care if you're good at it. Don't care if it's perfect. Don't obsess about having to know exactly how to do something well. And that old saying I like, and the older I get, like what I said, it feels like it's just very true, is everything you want in life, like everything you want, is waiting for you in the heart of that dark cave you've been too afraid to enter this whole time. So, you might not feel like you're ready to go into the cave, and you're probably not. But do it anyway. Step foot into the unknown. That's how people discover things. New places, and just, heck, new everything. If you go back far enough into your ancestry, and you probably won't have to go back that far to find people who, were explorers. They stepped out of their comfort zone. And even if your family didn't really do that, other people have. And you're no different from all the other human beings out there. I mean, yeah, we're all different, but it's like there are people who have done the thing that you want to do and they didn't know how to do it. They just started, and it was messy and it was ugly and they were bad at it and they sucked and they felt bad about how much they sucked, but they got better. And some of them were the ones who figured it out for the first time. Just start. I was kind of nervous to like start recording this. Like I wasn't sure what I was going to say or ramble about. I knew I had some things I wanted to talk about a little bit, but I didn't think I would talk this much. I wasn't sure entirely what I wanted to say, how much I wanted to get off my mind. This is really just an excuse for me to, get stuff off my chest, I guess. It's working. Even if I don't share the video, this has been really nice. I really like this. But yeah, just get out there, try the thing, learn a new skill. Go say hi to that person you want to say hi to. Be respectful, but if there's something you want to do, as long as it's not, hurting nobody, as long as it's not, making anybody else's day worse or anything, then go have an adventure. Anyway, I guess that's it. That's enough. Yeah, this was long. Thank you again if you watched the whole thing and just listened to like some random, it's this random cat, a dragon fuck, dragon ramble. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, oh my goodness, my claws like all over the place. Oh, I'm sliding again. I unlocked myself from the ground. That's okay. This ground is so slippery. It's all the water in the background, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Just go do the thing you want to do. And if you don't got the time, just do it a little bit. If you got 5 minutes in your day, do 5 minutes of that thing. At least you might not make the progress you want to. Honestly, you're not going to make the progress you want to make if you only put like 5 minutes in most of the time. But still 5 minutes of progress is better than 0 seconds / 0 minutes. Scott, I'm all over the place. My apologies. Goodness, crackers, I'm just sliding left and right. Oh, almost fell. But yeah, get out there. You want to stream? You want to make a video? Make a video. Oh, you want to draw something? Draw something. You want to go to the gym? Go to the gym. You want to learn another language? Learn the other language. 5 minutes of something. Even if you don't make the progress that you're wanting to make as fast as what you want to make it, trust me, you're still going to feel a heck of a lot better about yourself if you do the thing for like just 5 minutes. Just start. Don't overthink it. Don't complicate it. Oh, I'm going to have to go. Okay. I'm going to go be with my loved ones. I wish you a happy new year to whomever watches this. Let's make, the old line. Let's make, this upcoming year, our year. It's going to, it's going to be the year of the dragon. So, heck yeah. I'm going to try and make it my year. And I'm going to try and do that by taking care of myself and, improving my life. And you do the same for yourself too. Yeah. Okay, take care. I gotta. How do I turn this off? How do I? We're done rambling. How do I? There's a button for this. Please hold. One moment. There's a button. I think it's red. There it is. I found it. Okay. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely new year. Let's make this year like really good. I'm gonna do my dangest to make it my best year yet. Oh, we're gonna do this. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Until then, maybe I'll do more stuff like this. Hopefully, not as long. Gosh, this is a long video. I don't know if I'll share it. Maybe. It was fun. Maybe I'll do more stuff like this. I like just rambling. This is fun. But yeah, take care of yourself. Try picking up that thing you want to learn. You got this. I do too. Let's make the next year a good one instead of hoping for it to be. And if bad things happen, we'll roll with the punches. But we got this. Happy New Year's! And goodbye for like the last time this time. Yes, bye. Meow. I mean, crackers. Roar. I'm gonna go. Take care.